Hi guys, this is Jara, aka the Golden Goddess, and I'm here today to show you guys how to recreate this beautiful glowy summer sultry look that I have going on right here. It's very simple, very easy. A lot of the products that I use were from the drugstore, which is a plus for that pocket. I know. Without further ado, I will get into the video, but really quick, I did want you guys to 1, subscribe, 2, hit the notification button to see other updates from me, and 3, the biggest one of all, is I actually went ahead and released my website, which is goldengoddessbeauty.com. The link is down below, and that on my site you'll be able to go read a little bit more about me if you are not familiar, see recent uploads, well, recent photos from some work that I've done while I was out doing freelance makeup artistry as I grow and build my portfolio. And then I'm also going to be starting a blog, which you will be able to link from my website. So again, that is goldengoddessbeauty.com, and you can see that link down in the description box. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys could go and support and subscribe and check out the website. You can also book me as an artist if you guys are interested in my services, so that information is there as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so what I have here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, the Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. So I'm going to start by combing out my brows. I like to start by lining, just doing a short strokes underneath the brow where that line is that I can see. So next, after I do that, I want to go ahead and clean up my brows. I'm going to go for my favorite concealer, which is the LA Pro Concealer in the color Toast. RCMA no color powder. Oh, and I'm sorry, y'all know I got Bay. My Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. It's already been dampened again, so it's soft, and I'm just dabbing this powder and setting my eyelids. Similar to how I set my entire face when I'm doing, when I'm trying to prevent oiliness like I described in my last video, which if I can, I'll insert a card or a link to that if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I do know, first thing I'm gonna take is my TARTEIST Pro Amazonian Clay palette, my favorite palette. And I'm going to take this color right here, which is Whimsy. And I'm going to pop that in my crease. And I'm just taking this color, this brush by BH Cosmetics. And I'm just lightly buffing that into my crease as a transition color. And here is a point where you want to be cognizant of the pressure that you put down. I was watching a video by Beat Face Honey. I really want to take one of her classes. I think she'll be in Atlanta, Georgia in August, and her class is $100, but I think I want to take it. You have to invest in yourself, right? So, but I was watching one of her videos, I digress, and she was saying that when you're putting in the crease color, you should be, and I've followed this tip for a while now, but just to share with you guys, you need to be very light-handed. Like your brush should be tickling your eye space. Like no need to be dragging the brush like that on your eye for this part, because it helps you to have a better, more evenly deposited color. Next, I'm going to jump into my Morphe 350 palette. And I'm going to take this same BH Cosmetics brush and I'm going to dip it into this middle shade right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that color and I'm going to concentrate it a little like in the outer corner, but then also slightly under where I just placed that first color. So I was watching Laura Lee on YouTube, but she had the opportunity to work with St. Jude's Hospital to do, like, reach out to the kids and do some service with them, see how the hospital works. And I mean, it started reinforcing the idea that I've been kind of telling my husband, like, I really want to do some service. I was very involved in high school. I did community service in college, and since I've been an adult, life has been so hectic. I feel like I had an opportunity to give back as much as I wanted, like as much as I feel driven to in my heart. So if you guys have something in mind, or if you are feeling the same type of draw, you're in here in Atlanta and you want to link up to do something, get something started, I'm down for it. So my email is down below. So feel free to reach out to me so we can kind of get something shaken on that. Because I'm serious. I really want to give back. I'm here in Atlanta and want to be able to do something for my community. So now let's get back on track. I have both of those colors down. And so we're going to go in and add some shine. This color right here, and start laying that down as a base for the next color I'm going to apply on top of it to make the look pop. We're going to take this color right here. It's called Ethereal. Sorry. This color right here, which is Ethereal. Same brush, and I didn't mention, but this is a shading brush by Real Techniques. And I'm going to just take this Milani Make It Last setting spray and spray the brush on both sides. And then I'm going to dip it into Ethereal. And that's going to make metallic like, and then I'm going to just dust it over that color I placed there. Next, I'm going to take another fluffy blending brush and I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to pick up Smoked, which is right here, and I'm going to that color on my outer V and outer corner just to blend these colors all in. And what I like to think about when I do this is I like to think like, okay, I'm putting a period, maybe like, let's say, or a circle, and then I like to tickle sounds real perverted, but tickle the color right down towards the lash line and then up in your crease. So it's kind of like 3 steps, like circle down towards the lash line and then into the crease. I'm going to take a clean, this is the Essential Crease Brush. It's clean, and then just further blend this product out, that color out. Next, we're going to move on to eyeliner. So hold on. Today I'm using this Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, and this Sigma EO6 wing eyeliner brush. That, we got it. One wing is a little higher than the other, but you know what? I can still cut a bit. Cut a bit. Okay, thug moment over. So now I'm gonna add some mascara. I'm using the Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. I love Maybelline. They're my favorite mascara brand from the drugstore. We'll go ahead and slay this base. Slay this face. Yes, I said it. No shade to this next primer, but I really am sad I can't find my Benefit. So we're going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Great, okay. Step, I told y'all I do this. I'm not gonna bring y'all something that I ain't using or doing myself. Like, so we're gonna take this blender. We're gonna set my oily areas, which is my T-zone again. Let's talk about Maybelline. How about that? Well, this is gonna be a chit chat about makeup, about Maybelline, and I will say I'm proud of them because they have expanded their foundation shade ranges for Fit Me, and so I haven't talked about it yet, that foundation, on my channel yet, and it's mostly been because at the time their shade range was still limited, and it was like they went the deepest shade was shade 355, and then they came out with shade 360, and then they just stopped there. So I had got this and I liked the foundation, but to me I felt like it was a little orange, and this was like the darkest one that you could find in most drugstores. Like, and personally, I like to make myself look a little darker. I like to be chocolate. Like, I'm not somebody that's gonna be like, oh, I want to look light. Oh, I want to look light. No, I like to look deep and dark and rich, like a freaking Reese's cup. I like to look like that. And so this was not, the shade wasn't doing it for me, but they have gotten some deeper shades, and I was looking and I kind of was cheating, and it looks like they might have a color match for me in the shade Truffle, which was like 365 or 63. So I might be doing some testing and trying, and I'll bring that out to you. My mom was asking me about it, and she had ended up getting it. She got it in like spicy brown or something like that, because my mom, if y'all don't know her, she's hilarious. Like, she was like, I was like between spicy brown or warm brown or something, and she was like, well, your dad said I'm kind of spicy, so I was like, y'all is something else. That's what y'all are. Next, we're gonna take Bay. I already told y'all this was Bay, and I have that on the back of my hand so you guys can see the color, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face. And we're going to blend this in. Just like to go back over, and I'm just lightly tapping this over my skin just to help push it in. And if it's like, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Deep. Take this Fluffy powder brush, which is from the same collection I had that other blending brush from, the BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to dust this under my eye. Go over my whole face with it. To start contouring, I'm going to suck in my cheeks and fill in the lines on the side. I'm gonna go about halfway down. I'll leave a space because I don't want it to come all the way down. Put some of this product on this angled brush so that I could really define my contour on my nose. To blend it, I'm going to take this small stippling brush from e.l.f. and just in circular motions blend this contour color up into my cheekbone. To really blend it out, we're going to take medium shadow brush by Real Techniques, and we're going to then go over the line. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the cream contour I did with the powder. So I've been really loving this 3D Artist contour palette by Ruby Kisses, which is I believe a beauty supply store brand. Extra little to the look, then you can go ahead and go up under this contour that you did and like clean it up with your translucent powder. So I'm gonna let that sit. And while I do that, let's go back to the eyes. I know you guys thought we were done with the eyes done. I forgot, but no, we're gonna go ahead and do some under eye work. I don't do this all the time, but I do think it does help to pull the look together. So I'm going to go back into that Tarte palette in that shade Whimsy, which is what we used earlier as our transition color. And I'm going to make this weird face so that I can get underneath my lash line. And I'm taking that same brush that I used earlier and I'm just dusting it under my eye. I'm going to take this like pencil brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to go into this smoked color, which is the brown that we use. It's right next to Whimsy. And then I'm going to like go like this to stretch out my under eye. I'm also going to take this shader brush back into the shade Classic and just lightly go under to highlight my under eye, to lightly highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going to take that brush I used with Glam again, dip back into it, and then highlight with the shimmer. I'll do just to tone it down just a little bit, go back in with this brush and then just kind of blend out up here on the brow. Back to the face, and we still have this bake on. So I'm just gonna take this this brush right here, which is the powder brush by Roots, and just lightly dust it away. I'm going to take this powder by NYX. It's called the No Filter powder in the shade Deep Golden, and I'm going to dust that all over my face to kind of, and this step is very critical in helping to avoid any type of flashback that you might have gotten from using that all white setting powder by RCMA. This is like my favorite like everyday blush. If you're my color, I would suggest trying it out. But it's by Black Radiance, and it's called it's their artisan blush, baked blush in toasted almond. It's the perfect color. It's like a, I won't say orange, but like that orangey toned blush color that is really flattering on women of color. I really think it's really beautiful, and I'm going to take that with my Real Techniques blush brush. All right, hey guys, so unfortunately I experienced some technical difficulties, and the camera stopped recording before I realized, and so I did not get to finish recording the rest of my makeup on camera. Yes, I know, it's a bummer, but I will go ahead and tell you guys really quick what I did do to finish off the look. So once I finished putting on my blush, I went back and added my highlight to all the high points of my face, so my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, forehead, and I used these Makeup Revolution highlighters. The first one I used is Peach Kiss, and then I went back over that with Golden Kiss, and then I also made sure, since I'm wearing a strapless shirt, to add that to like my décolleté and shoulder area. And then once I added the highlight, I went ahead and finished the whole look off with some setting spray, the same Milani spray, and I sprayed that all over my face as well as on my shoulder area. So I did go back and set my eyebrows with this brow gel by e.l.f. And then I did also do my lips, which was very simple. I used this brown lip liner by Nicka K, which is a brand that can be found in the beauty supply store. Into the center with this soft matte lip cream in the color Canes by NYX, and then I went over top that with this butter lip gloss by NYX, which is in the color Ginger Snap, which is my favorite color. I think it's really flattering on darker skin tones, and it really works as a nude, but it's also good to blend in colors like this. So that's what the look was. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please turn that red subscribe button into a gray subscribed button, and then like, comment, click the notifications button if you'd like to see updates from when I upload. Thanks so much again, and have a wonderful day.